Hi, JJ at Figuring It Out, helping you teens figure out some of life's big stuff. And there's nothing bigger and more pressing at the moment than what's going on with COVID-19 or coronavirus, whatever you want to call it. And it'd be completely understandable if you're feeling anxious. Your world has been turned upside down alongside everyone else's. We're all trying to figure out what's happening, what's coming. And there's a lot of anxiety around, from prime ministers and presidents all the way down to us having to adapt the way we live on a daily basis. And whilst there's nothing really that's comparable that has happened in my lifetime, our lifetimes, the only thing that kind of comes to mind, looking back to when I was a teen, was around HIV and AIDS. And there was a lot of concern and anxiety around how it was being spread through close physical contact. People were dying, there was no cure, and the whole public health campaign showing these big scary icebergs and this big amount below the water, and it was around in the population and no one knew who had it, and were concerned about getting it passed on. And I remember when I was at college, so similar to yourselves, 16, 17-year-old, being called into a big assembly where we got shown this public health video that was basically talking about the symptoms and how to stay safe and precautions, etc. And I was sitting there alongside all my classmates watching it, and I just started to think, oh, I'm going to have a collapse here. I'm all getting all hot and sweaty and short of breath, and I had to get up and walk out of this busy room, which made me stick out like a sore thumb, which was the exact opposite of what I wanted. But looking back now, I realised that was a panic attack, because I've been carrying around this anxiety and uncertainty about who I was and my sexuality and just all the other pressures of growing up and trying to figure out what I wanted to do and where I wanted to go. So you may be feeling a little bit of that anxiety and pressure right now. If you think about it, last week you were in your classes with your schoolmates, studying for assignments and exams, whether that was GCSEs, nationals, A-levels, hires, whatever it might be. And now this week you're in lockdown, the same as everyone else, stuck in your house with family, pets, just trying to find a new way of studying. Maybe you're hearing from your school, maybe you're not. You don't know what's happening about your grades, your study, and we're all kind of in this big area of uncertainty. So it'd be completely understandable if you're feeling anxious and just want a bit of guidance and support. So what does it mean for you in terms of schooling and quals? Well, probably not a big difference to previous years. You will still get a grade, and they will still be recognised and accepted the same as previous years. So you can still progress in school, onto college, onto university, into a job, into apprenticeship. And in fact, if anything, because you've gone through these really trying and difficult situations, people will recognise that you've grown as a person, you've got stronger. These things come along and they challenge us, and we have to adapt. And usually you come out stronger on the other side. So take some comfort from the fact that you will still be able to achieve everything that you wanted to achieve and progress on to what you wanted to do once we get through this and get to the other side. So if you are feeling that anxiety, what else can you do? Well, we're all trying to find our way through it, but reach out. No one person has all the answers. So try just teachers, if you can still contact them, family, friends. What I'd like you to do is share your experiences, concerns with me at Figuring It Out, and then I will try and post and comment and support you through those, find answers where I can. But potentially, if we all contribute some ideas, tips, guidance, we can build that ourselves and support one another in a community to help figure ourselves to get through this situation, and hopefully get to the other side in as best shape we can. So if you want to reach out, figuringitout.me, JJ at figuringitout.me if you want to email me, and I look forward to hearing from you and sharing those stories. Take care. Stay safe, stay active, and I'll see you on the other side.